how's it going, Titans fans? Thanks for tuning in and watching. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. I'm almost at 300 subscribers right now. Make it happen. My next goal is 500. Keep it coming. Keep the comments coming. Love it. Guys, we have football Saturday. And we had a little taste of football tonight. I'm recording this video on Thursday. I'm going to post it Thursday night as well. And for all you Titans fans, CJ Stroud throwing that pick, huh? I like it. I'm sure you guys do too. And I was huge on CJ Stroud. But, you know, now he's in our division. Don't want him to do the greatest, right? So, sorry, buddy. If you're on our team, I'll be rooting for you, but you're not. So, you're the enemy now, bud. But, hey, like I said, we have football. Tennessee Titans football. First game Saturday. I'm pumped. It's against the Chicago Bears in Chicago, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm excited for this. I don't remember being as excited for a preseason game or more excited for a preseason game than I am for this one because there's a lot to it and there's a lot going on, and I'm going to get into that in this video. I'm going to pull up the unofficial depth chart for you guys, and first I'm going to pop up some stuff from the Bears and their head coach here, Matt Eberflus. Now, it sounds like we're going to be getting to see some of the starters here for the Bears, which is good for us, really good for us. Now, Matt said that Justin Fields will be playing Saturday along with select starters, and he did say they will play here and there. A little vague, but not as vague as Vrabel will be. I'll get into that later. He did go on to explain the team is working through how many series each player will play, and they'll assign specific workloads for each individual player. And that could be like 7 to 10 or 12 to 15 plays. You know, it all depends. And it depends on the player as well. And it sounds like we're going to get to see the starters, like I said, a decent amount. And that's a decent amount for the first preseason game if you think about it as well. And that's great. And it's great for us, like I said. It's very good for us. We want to see the team starters in the preseason. We want as much as that as we can possibly get. But if the starters for the Bears, if they come out hot and they score, I doubt we see them again. And if they have a good defensive series on the first drive, you know, I doubt we see that. I see them again either. But if they struggle, they can't move the ball down the field so much, I think we're going to see another series or a couple more drives out of the starters for the Bears. But with Fields committing to playing, you know, I really do think we're going to see DJ Moore out there. I don't think that's been confirmed as of yet. I can't see him not being out there with Fields being out there. And guys, it's going to be great for our defense to experience a guy like Justin Fields and his new wide receiver 1 and more, and get the reps in against guys like that, because I'm personally excited to see the connection between Fields and DJ this year, because the reviews that are coming out of Bears camp right now is just that these two are lighting it up and they're already clicking. They're already on the same page. And I mean, hey, I play fantasy football just like I'm sure that most of you guys do too. And I'm eyeing DJ Moore for sure. Definitely eyeing Fields as well. I think the Bears offense is going to be a lot better this year, and that's why I think they're trying to roll these guys out and, you know, get them to mesh and gel and see what they got. And like I said, Fields and DJ Moore have been really connecting. Now, because Chicago is playing some of their starters, I think the Titans should too. I really do. We usually don't play our starters in the preseason. And I've said this before, I think that goes hand in hand with how we usually lay an egg week 1. I don't remember the last time we've won, and I should know this, but I don't. I don't remember the last time we won week 1. Do any of you guys know? Please comment down below. It wasn't last year against the Giants. It wasn't the year before that against the Cardinals when they absolutely spanked us. I'm trying to think of who it was the year before that. I'm pretty sure we didn't win that one either. It's been a while. And I think it's because we don't play our freaking starters enough in the preseason. They go out cold. I know we want to keep them healthy, and it's a matter of who catches fire and later on towards the season. But, you know, I hope we change that a little bit. But it would be beneficial for both teams to play their starters on both sides of the ball for a series or two. It's good for everybody. It's going to be great for the Chicago Bears offense to go up against the Tennessee Titans elite defense, and especially the front. Especially they want to test out their offensive line. Who else are you going to be able to test that against other than the Titans? Because that's going to be one freaking ferocious defensive line. And the hard part is Vrabel's tight-lipped. He's always tight-lipped, right? We don't know what he is what he's gonna do. He's always not gonna tell you. He said some starters will play and some won't. Thanks, coach. I could have told you that. He's also not telling us who the starting quarterback will be either. We're going into this blind as usual, right? Thanks, Mike. I imagine we won't see Tannehill or Henry. I do think we should have Henry out there, and I do think we should have Henry and Hopkins out there. I want to see that connection grow. I want to see that, but I doubt we have Hopkins out there either. I doubt we see Tannehill, Henry, or Hopkins. I could probably guarantee those three are not out there. Prove me wrong, Mike, but from what we've done in the past in the preseason games, I don't see that happening. Henry, I think you can let him sit, let him get a couple hits in him, get some contact the last preseason game, and then roll him out week 1. Like I said, I'd love to see it happen, but I doubt it does. All reps, in my opinion, matter. Whether it's practice or preseason, it all matters. You learn from it, you grow. I especially want us to have what we think will be our starting offensive line out there, and I imagine we will because they need a gel, and we don't have NPF for the first 6 weeks at right tackle. So I want to see what we're going to be rolling out there, and hopefully we do roll out what the unofficial depth chart will be, and I'll pull that up here for you guys in a little bit. I want them getting live reps because out of all the units we have, this is the unit I'm the most worried about right now is the offensive line. And now I'm going to pull up the depth chart here for you guys. Hopefully it's not too small. Try to do my best to get this for you. So you guys can read this as I go through. Now, I want to let you guys know what I'm keeping an eye on and what I think you guys should be as well. And if I do miss something, like I said, please comment down below. I like to hear it. Maybe I'm missing a position battle that is more important than maybe I realize. But I'm going to be keeping an eye on a few things this game, and especially if we play some of the starters, because we have position battles going on. And like I said, I want to keep an eye on these things. One thing I really want to keep an eye on is the middle linebacker position. And Azeez Al-Shaair, he's a lock. He's a lock. Don't worry about him. But the inside linebacker, middle linebacker 2 position is up for grabs right now. And there's a competition brewing and it's going on right now between Jack Gibbens and Monty Rice. Now, I think everyone expected Monty Rice to be a starter this year, but Gibbens is ahead of Rice on the first unofficial depth chart, as you guys can see here, of the season. And even linebacker coach Bobby King has came out and said both players have made cases to be starters and that they're both battling every day. Now, they're both different players, Rice and Gibbens, especially in body types. Gibbens is tall, he's long. Rice is shorter and stockier, he's built. Both are pretty good athletes, but I think Rice edges out Gibbens there as far as the athleticism goes. I think Rice is a better athlete. Whoever loses the starting job, they're not going to get cut. They're going to be on the team still. And whoever loses the starting job, they're going to contribute and they're going to see the field often. They're going to be a rotational guy. But I am curious to see who looks better and if the depth chart even changes next week. I'd be really curious for that as well. Now, I don't think that was, the position battle a lot of us were thinking, right? I sure wasn't. I was not expecting this to be a position battle. That I was thinking it was going to be, oh man, what's going to go on at middle linebacker? I knew there would be a little competition, but I really thought Rice was going to get this. And hey, if Gibbens is making a case for himself, I love it. He's a Vrabel guy. Vrabel loves him. So let's see what you got, Jack. And now, another thing I want to keep an eye on here is the offensive line. Obviously, like I talked earlier, I want to see what we do as the starters. And right now we show Hubbard as right tackle. But for now, right, he's the right tackle. But maybe he gets outplayed by Duncan or Johnson or Ojokwu. We don't know what's going to happen yet. Maybe we roll out a different offensive line starting next week. So these are things I really want to see. I want to see who does a better job at pass protection, run blocking. And I want to see when the starters of the game go out, I want to see who comes in next and then who goes in after that. Because this is an unofficial depth chart. So, nothing really official about it. And the reason I'm saying that is the next position battle here is really, if you want to think about it, it's quarterbacks. QB2. We know Ryan Tannehill is going to be QB1. We know that. But the unofficial depth chart has Malik Willis ahead of Will Levis. And that's expected. But you notice how Vrabel did not say who his quarterback's going to be starting. So that makes me think, obviously it's unofficial. So I want to see, and I've said this numerous times on the show, I want to see what your actions are, what you do, rather than what you say. So the unofficial depth chart might have Malik in there, but if Will Levis gets to start, I'm going to be really interested in that, or curious to see how that goes. Especially if he's playing with someone like, let's say we have Burks out there and Chig, right? I'll be really curious about that. So I want to keep an eye on the starter there. And then I just want to see these guys in general. Like Levis is a rookie. He has to earn a spot. That's why he's not QB2. I do think he is going to stay QB3 in this game. I think he'll be the backup coming in. Like I said, I don't think Tannehill will play. So I think he'll be the backup coming in, maybe in the second or third quarter, or maybe they split halves up between Levis and Willis. But like I said, Levis is a rookie. He's got to earn a spot, and we know Vrabel's not going to just give it to him. He's got to make him earn it, which I agree with. Now, I don't think Levis stays QB3 during the season, and maybe even he wins it in the last preseason game. I think Levis is going to surpass Willis, just from what I've been seeing in camp. Willis still makes some of those head-scratching plays, and Levis, you could tell that he came back after OTAs and he was really a different player. He really got into the playbook. He really tried to fix some of his throws, trying to get more accuracy, layering the ball, and I love that about Levis. I really do. But the best part about this is we as Titans fans, we're going to get heavy doses of Levis and Willis all preseason, especially this game as well. And I love it because we're going to get glimpses into the future. If Levis comes out and lays an egg and Willis shines, hey, we're going to be hyped for Willis, and vice versa. If Willis lays an egg and Levis shines, we're like, yeah, Levis is the guy. We're going to see good and bad from both players. But I'm excited to see what they got on the field because we don't have a QB4 on this depth chart. We're only going to see Levis and Willis all preseason. And I'm pumped for that. I want to see the future. This is our glimpse at the future. And I'm super excited for this. We're also going to get a look at the kickers, who have both been good in camp. And that's good for us because we all know that Tennessee Titans need a freaking kicker. And I need a good kicker. No more Fat Randy. Now, will it be Shudak or will it be Wolf? And this is going to be a good competition too. They've been pretty good in camp, and they've been like neck and neck. They've been good kickers. There's a good chance, and this is shocking to say actually, if you think about it, there's a good chance if one of these guys doesn't make it, there's a chance another team scoops him up, which is crazy that Tennessee goes from having shitty kickers to now somebody might take a kicker that we cut. They've been doing good in camp. I want to see what they do in preseason. If they keep nailing these, they're going to make that tough. They're going to make it a really tough decision. I think I like Wolf. I think he has more experience with college kicking, and I think he's got a bigger leg on him than Shudak does. That's how I would like to see surpass Shudak. But we'll see. Shudak proved me wrong. I want the best kicker out there, and we know we need a good kicker, and how much a good kicker means to the Tennessee Titans, especially with a team that runs the ball and plays good defense. And just in general, games are won off kickers' legs or lost. So kicker's a good one to pay attention to. And last but not least is the head coach for the preseason game, and that is Tyrell Williams. I'm excited for this guy. I love what Vrabel did. Even Williams said, he loves Vrabel. He'd do anything for him. Vrabel is a great head coach, and he's instilling confidence and giving his coaches an opportunity to grow and to succeed, and giving them another platform, and giving them if you think about it, this is a resume builder. This is a job interview without actually going for the interview. Coaches or GMs will look at these coaches that are doing this, like Williams, and they're going to say, hey, what did you do in that preseason game? Man, he ran that pretty good. That team did pretty good. They won the game, hopefully. So I'm looking forward to this. I really am. And I'm looking forward to seeing him on the sideline. I'm looking forward to his post-game conference. I'm going to watch that whole post-game conference because I think it's cool. I'm excited for this. I really am. And hey, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below. And last but not least, good luck Titans, good luck Williams, and last but not least, please stay healthy and nobody fucking get hurt. Thank you. Tighten up, everybody. We'll talk soon. See ya.